My mom's a school teacher. She asked me to write a letter to her second grade class.
About what? What it's like being the shortest person in the army? Hi, my name is Charlie Hauser, and they keep me in the ball turret, so I won't get lost.
No. A lot of our students have older brothers over here, and they worry about us being scared.
Ah, perceptive kids. So, what lies are you telling them?
No lies. I'm telling them there are times when
Hurry. Juliet's probably halfway to Berlin already.
Well, hopefully these boys can help us out.
Knows how to keep us in the air. I'll tell you though, this was giving me problems on the last mission. Let's go, Barrow.
Lieutenant, would you mind passing me the pointer? Merci. If the Germans follow protocol, and believe me, that is something the Germans always do, Juliet has been placed on board the Black Forest Express. They're going to take her to Gestapo headquarters in Berlin, where she will be interrogated by experts. This is a one-way trip, I'm afraid. The train leaves at precisely 0800 every morning, speeding towards Berlin at 120 kilometers per hour.
Oh, this feels like the world's worst math problem.
Which means that in 6 hours, this train of yours should be right about here. Which is not far from a weapons factory our group is bombing.
Can we get a ride?
Please.
Look, today's mission is not a milk run, son. In fact, it's the most dangerous one we've ever been assigned. The Luftwaffe, they'll have their best squadron right here on the perimeter. We get through there, hell, it's Flak City for miles. We lost over 100 planes the last time we were in the area.
And now, why not delay your repairs? Sit this one out.
Because we're all in this together, Pierre.
Louis.
On top of everything else, it now appears you need to find a way to catch a speeding train.
Well, can you get us close to here? Fort Schmerzen. Looks like they have a motor pool where we could liberate a vehicle.
This is all about saving someone? A resistance fighter?
Yes, sir.
All right. It'll be a wild ride, but we'll get you there.
So, the plan is to go on what appears to be a fatal bombing run, filled with enemy fighters and flak. But if you somehow survive, then you jump out of the plane.
Seems about right. And Louis, you're coming with us.
Bloody hell!
Everybody keep their wits now.
Louis, you can't be serious.
Oh, but I am.
Oh, you wanker!
I want the plane to Switzerland!
Oh, brilliant plan! I can't walk, are you gonna carry him? Oh! Oh!
Good thing you had time to stop in here before the plane takes off. Sarge is making sure Ollie is getting the best care possible. Although, medics often make the worst patients. The Colonel says he'll make a full recovery. I hear Louis will live too. Good thing for him, you only shot him in the leg. I mean it. Everyone on the train has a gun. I do have some sympathy for the poor souls in the locomotive. They're conscripted from the civilian railroad, so perhaps give them a chance to depart before you begin your assault on the train. Each Black Forest Express crew member has been vetted by the Gestapo. Expect everyone, and I mean everyone, to put up a fight, including the cooks and waiters aboard. If you make it to Germany, you'll need to steal some uniforms if you want to sneak into Fort Schmierzen. I recommend a low-ranking Wehrmacht uniform like this one, so you can pass unnoticed. But God help you if the sergeant tries to speak German. A flak cannon. Their quad barrels deliver instant death with the squeeze of a trigger. I hear they're putting them on trains now to prevent strafing from Allied fighters. You and Sarge are raiding Fort Schmierzen's motor pool to liberate a vehicle. May I recommend this German motorcycle? If you can find one, you and the sergeant will have the speed you need to catch Juliet's train. Juliet is on the Black Forest Express. It's famous for staying on schedule and never being late. It's already got a sizable head start. The B-17 is called a flying fortress for a reason. It's bristling with guns, top, bottom, front, and back. The Chatsworth Girl has an excellent captain and a valiant crew. Some of the best and bravest men in the 8th Air Force. The ME-109, backbone of the German air defenses. These fighters will swarm the Chatsworth Girl as you approach the target. Be prepared for extremely heavy resistance. While the Chatsworth Girl has a bombardier, it might be... find the target from the reconnaissance photo. Now, keep following the target until the plane is directly overhead. Voila! The bombs drop automatically. Oops, you missed the target. Give it another try. Excellent work, Lieutenant. The Germans love their minefields. Use the mine detector buried in the dirt. If the red light on the wall activates, it means you accidentally went boom. Fort Schmierzen is a central hub for many of the German units along the Siegfried Line. If you find yourself in a firefight, you can use one of these supply carts as portable cover. Give it a push. The MG-42. Normally, it takes a team to operate effectively. But with some practice, you'll be able to do it solo. The MG-42 is extremely accurate and holds a massive 250-round magazine. With an incredible 1,200 rounds per minute firing rate, it is a weapon of unparalleled lethality. Good luck, Lieutenant.
We're closing in on the factory. Enemy fighters are out there. Everyone look sharp. Lieutenant, the guys up front could use your help. Luftwaffe spotted. Fighters headed our way.
Sicher wehgetan.
Well, hello, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, I'm so glad you could drop in. I understand if you want to shoot me, Lieutenant. I feel it was worth it.
Enemy spotted!
Zusammengeschmeißt! Nein! Tötet die Ratte, bevor sie nachladen kann!
Amerikanisches Gesocks!
Der Gegner ist gut ausgebildet!
Lieutenant, why don't you see if you can find some nice, clean German uniforms for us? I'll cover the door.
Outstanding!
Well, this almost fits. I hear a convoy. All right, this is our chance. I know you're not much of a conversationalist, but try to keep the driver occupied while I swing around the back. Wait for the signal.
Regular delivery for Fortschmerzen, supplies, paperwork, and a replacement garrison from Berlin. Let's be quick about it. Schnell! something the matter? I said schnell! I'm on a schedule and I am never late. Schweinhund! I don't know who you think you are, but... Granada! Granada! Vorsichtig! Der Gegner ist gut ausgebildet!
Well, shit. The Third Reich sure loves its paperwork. This is our way in. I'll drive. Yeah, Ollie wrote some German phrases for me. We have the papers. We have the papers. We have the papers. Okay, let's try this. We have the papers.
Down the hall. Commandant's office.
Finally. You're late. Hurry up. Bring them to me.
Knock his lights out. Search his desk for the track diagram. It should have the number for the branch line. Great. Now, if you'll reroute Juliet's train, I'll hide our friend, the Commandant.
I'm worried about the Allies getting a foothold. There's so many places for them to break through. Miles and miles of beach. I tell you, their landing craft may be the one single thing that wins them this war.
Oh
And they call it the Higgins-boat, no?
Exactly. We would be drinking fine German beer in the London pub right now if we had landing craft during the Blitz. Göring thought
We've been having trouble with that panel. You really need to mash the button.
Now the Allies are building the largest invasion force in history, and all we can do is wait.
It's
Sorry to
safe
interrupt.
to land at Calais. I think we can hold
Lieutenant!
them
Teamwork. All right, Lieutenant, you take out the fort's artillery while I find us a ride out of here. I know this isn't your first rodeo, but please be careful.
Das brauchen wir noch!